Developing Governor Ron DeSantis has called a special session to deal with Trump's promises for a swift crackdown on immigration.
The president-elect has promised to begin deportations on day one of his second term, and Governor Ron DeSantis wants to make sure that Florida is falling in line with that plan. West News political reporter Greg Fox is live in the studio right now with how this is going to pan out in just a matter of days. Greg?
Yeah, Democrats say the fact that this has been assembled in just a short amount of time really tells them that this plan by Republican leadership has been put in place for weeks or even months. And part of the governor's plan is to repeal a law signed by former Republican Governor Rick Scott.
We need to act, and we need to act quickly.
Republican Florida Governor Ron DeSantis spoke of an urgency to address illegal immigration in the state and nationally. With Donald Trump resuming the presidency next Monday, DeSantis is calling state lawmakers into special session January 27th to enact laws that mirror and support Trump's immigration agenda, closing or further restricting Mexico border crossings and mass deportation of undocumented immigrants. The governor said he expects lawmakers to provide tens of millions of new dollars to local law enforcement.
The American people spoke very clearly of all the issues out there, and there were a lot of very important issues. This issue of the border and illegal immigration was one of the top issues in the 2024 election and has been one of the top issues that we've had in this country for many, many years.
Democratic Orlando State Representative Anna Eskamani points out Florida already has strict immigration enforcement, including a ban on sanctuary cities and counties.
This is a waste of taxpayer money. Is another attempt by Governor DeSantis to create a political spectacle on the goal of dividing us versus bringing us together. And of course, totally ignores those everyday issues like property insurance and housing affordability.
The governor also wants to repeal Florida's decade-old law providing in-state college tuition rates to undocumented students.
That I had to pay 4 times as much as my peers.
Felipe Souza Lazabale heads up the Hope Community Center in Apopka. The Brazilian immigrant says he struggled to afford college before the current law was passed. He says the financial benefit for the state justifies keeping it in place.
And the impact is so tremendous as these young people graduate, get better jobs and pay more taxes, and also contribute to our business community as they are purchasing, their purchasing power also increases.
Now, besides immigration enforcement, the governor also said he'll direct lawmakers to come up with relief for condo owners facing skyrocketing costs for safety improvements. He wants general hurricane relief as well and wants to make it harder for citizens to put proposed constitutional amendments on the ballot. The question is, will the governor get what he wants from the new Senate President, Ben Albritton, a Polk County citrus grower, and from new House Speaker Daniel Perez, the son of Cuban immigrants?